When Amanda Davis found herself in an abusive relationship, she didn't know where to turn.
I was having anxiety attacks on a daily basis. I was very depressed because I didn't have a hopeful future. I was afraid. I didn't know what would happen with myself or my son.
But a government-funded program providing safe housing for low-income Americans helped Amanda leave and build a new life. It's one of many programs facing cancellation, though, because of mandatory budget cuts due to begin next year.
I can't bear to think of what the possibility might be. I can't even envision having to cut our programs and close our shelter just because of what feels like political gamesmanship.
The cuts are called sequestration. It's all part of a deal Congress struck last year to slash spending across the board if politicians couldn't come up with a budget agreement. And they haven't reached a deal yet. Democrats argue the automatic cuts to things like job training, meal programs, and housing are funds America's working class depends on. They say the cuts must be stopped or come from somewhere else.
You start with the oil and gas industry. You start with the subsidies that take our jobs overseas. You stop with the tax cuts for the richest people in this nation. Don't start with our kids. Don't start with our health care. Don't start with our education.
But for Republicans, it's the defense cuts that are the biggest worry. Each side is blaming the other for the mess. And Amanda Davis just thinks those in need deserve help.
It really annoys me. I feel like they're trying to position themselves for re-election.
All of which makes budgets and deficits a key issue in this U.S. election. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.